Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we are going into the second game world, which is called Logbox 720, which is actually the inside of a computer. So let's watch the intro real quick. Logbox 720. Mumbo again. He's our helpline operative. Flungo, one-man maintenance crew. Bottles, the pasty techno geek. We all know a couple of them, don't we? Piglet, caring and sharing manager. Picking his nose. Classy Piglet. Hamba is the gutsy gamer girl. And Jolly Dodger, who used to be Jolly Roger in Jolly Roger's Lagoon, but now he's a celebrity gamer. Okay, so we are actually inside the computer on the bottom level in front of a game disc for Banjo-Kazooie, which is cool. And you can see the map on the right. There's a couple of jiggies on it, and you will notice that they are green. That means they are on the same level that you are right now. If they were red, it means they're on a level below you, and if they're blue, that means they're on a level above you. But green means you should just be able to drive around where you're at and find them no problem. Which we already did, but let's collect these notes first. If the grunt bots will let us, there's grunt bots all over the place in Logbox 720. Which is probably poking fun at Xbox 360. Given a message that it should have been a little bit stronger. Who knows? Okay, let's go talk to Piglet and see what he wants. Workers wipeout. Where's my team? If they don't report pronto, they'll be caught by the console's firewall. How should we know? We don't work here. You could have warned them about it, Hogface. You're a real swine to your tech guys. I don't waste my time dealing with no lower rank workers. Everybody's replaceable. I guess he is a good manager after all. My technicians are going to need rescuing before they're zapped. The firewall will toast them. But you'll need a vehicle with passenger seats. Uh-oh, now that's a firewall. I don't think that's how computers work, but who knows. Okay, so we need a vehicle with passenger seats. Fortunately, one of those Mumbo crates that we opened had passenger seats in it. And I think there were two of them, which is exactly what we need, because we got to go pick up Humbawamba and Mumbo, who are hanging out here somewhere. Okay, so we go to the workshop and we got a list of items we can choose from. We go to seats, passenger, small, and right there it says two of them. So we glue one on here and glue one on here. Then we go to our power, get a bigger engine so we can go faster. Put a medium engine right in front. Definitely want to keep the balance of the vehicle. So I put two seats in the back, so I'll put an engine in front and then a small engine in front to balance the weight. And I'll put a fuel in the middle, even though we don't really need another fuel, but we'll put some weight in the middle too. Okay, and we're not going to save it because it's just a doofus little vehicle that we built just for this purpose. So when we start building actually useful vehicles in the future, extravagant ones, we'll save them so we can use them again in later acts. Okay, so you can see the pictures with the question marks. That's where our workers are. So the first one is right here with the picture over her head. That's Humbawamba. Now Mumbo's upstairs, so we got to go up this little ramp. Don't hit the mice or your passengers will jump out of the vehicle. If you just ignore these little fans, they'll eventually stop blowing on you and you can go. Alright, there's Mumbo right there. Don't get the rat. Okay. And we can jump down, and there's the finish line right there. And we easily got a Trophy Thomas trophy and a Jiggy and some notes. With plenty of time to spare. See, that's how it's done. I give an order, you jump to it. You get a reward. Those other dunces get a monthly whatever. You're all heart there, Piglet. Okay, let's go find our next challenge. Which, according to the map, there's another Jiggy right there that's green. It's on the same level. And it should be off to the right a little bit. So we'll go down here and we'll take a right. And there's another, if we don't hit anything, there's another room right over here to our left. And here we find Klungo, who surprisingly has another problem that we need to help with. Dodgy connection. Klungo break interwebby connection. Stupid flimsy antenna. Now Klungo left soft log. Another accident, Klungo. I suppose you were waiting for the Baron Bird to step in and fix things. There's the antenna. Thanks for offering. See heavy antenna. Bear hoisted nice spot up high. Signal come through console. Connect interwebby again with the antenna high enough. So, same problem I run into in my house. Can't get that wireless signal. I gotta move the antenna either up higher or towards the center of the house. Okay, so once again we are creating a vehicle. And we don't have to worry about the seats or anything on the back. We're not carrying passengers, but they're not bothering anybody, so we'll just leave them there. But we will reinforce the sides of our vehicle to hold this antenna. Because these trays in the middle, they do exert a little bit of force of gravity on whatever's sitting in them. It kind of makes them stay put if you put it in there. So, I mean, you take a corner, it shouldn't just automatically fly out when you take a corner. But just to be safe, we'll put some poles off to the side so the antenna doesn't try to fly out of the tray every time we take a turn. And off we go. Okay, we put the antenna in the basket. And then we are going to go use our elevator, which is much easier than climbing all the way up and around all these little ramps. This elevator will take us just about as high as we need to go. See, we can look at our feet up at the top. 50 feet, 60 feet, 70 feet, 80 feet. We got to get up to 100. We're at 93 right now. And you can see the bar at the top is still in the blue. That means we're still in range to get the Trophy Thomas trophy. If it goes down to the yellow, it means you're getting a Jiggy. But as long as it's blue, you're going to get all three. The Jiggy, the Notesy, and the Trophy Thomas trophy. And we made it with like 2.5 seconds to spare. Because what are we? We are awesome. Interwebby backup, super fast time. Bear probably beat IT, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's go collect some notes. Because once again, the notes are the currency of the game, and we need them to buy vehicle parts and to get extra strength and stamina from Boggy when we go visit the gym. And also in the next episode, we are going to get 5 Jiggies without even having to do anything for them, as long as we have enough notes to buy them. Okay, let's go back to Showdown Town. We'll bank our Jiggies, and we'll go complete Some more challenges in Nutty Acres. Okay, there's the Jiggy Bank for Logbox 720, which is double the Xbox 360. Wonder if they're trying to say something there. Okay, let's see if we can get the Jiggies to actually land inside the tray. Barely, but yeah, they're there. Okay, and now we can teleport. Mumbo Motors. Drive under the Jiggy Bank. And that opened up Act 3. And it said that door had a picture of Grunty next to it, which means that's a Grunty challenge. Which means we don't just get a Jiggy and a Trophy Thomas trophy and some notes, we also get something from Grunty if we beat her. Alright, what do we got in these crates? A bunch of nothing. Windscreen, Spirit of Pants. Useless, useless, useless. There's a lot of accessories and stuff in these crates that are absolutely no use to you at all, but if you like to deck out your vehicle with a bunch of extra junk, then feel free to use it. What we really need is power and fuel. That is the key to this game. Get as much power and as much fuel as you can, as quickly as you can, and you will beat every challenge. And Spirit of Pants is not going to help you, and neither is a windscreen. Okay, let's collect some notes. Lots of notes. And every world has 200 notes in it. So Nutty Acres, there's 200 notes. And Logbox 720, there's 200 notes. But I'm not going to sit around and do an entire episode of nothing but collecting notes, because that's probably the most boring thing you can ever think of. But I will pick them up as we go along, which slows things down a little bit, but it's necessary. That's part of the game. Okay, tick, tick, bang. This may seem like a stupid question, Mumbo, but why are you standing next to a ticking bomb? Bomb, ekum bokum. Mumbo not know it was a bomb. Bomb make big bang. Mumbo's nuts fly higher than Cloud Cuckoo Land. Little innuendo there, isn't it? So there's a grunt bot. He's got an airplane and a bomb. And he either intentionally or unintentionally lost it right over Mumbo's house right there. Mumbo wasn't sure what it was, so he decided to poke it with a broomstick. And I used to put bombs on airplanes when I was in the Air Force. And they don't just fall off like that. The grunt bot must have hit a launch switch or emergency jettison button or something to drop his bomb over Mumbo's house. Okay, so we've got to get this bomb to Bottles, because supposedly he's an expert on how to disarm the bomb. Here's a Mumbo crate right there. I'm going to get an extra engine, and I'm going to press X to attach it to my vehicle. And I did it so quickly you didn't even see it because I'm a pro. And then I'm going to drive up this ramp because I'm a pro. And that takes me outside where I can go straight into the volcano. Because if you try climbing up that area on the left to get to Bottles, you will fail, because you can't climb that right now. You don't have high grip tires. So you have to come through the volcano, take a left. We've got plenty of time on our bar, and we are magically here. We got a Trophy Thomas trophy, we got notes, and we've got a Jiggy. now we got 4 Trophy Thomas trophies, which means we've got 1 free Jiggy in his bank, which we will get to here in a moment. Okay, so don't hit it with a broomstick. If you want to disarm a bomb, you hit it with a big wrench, according to Bottles. Okay, Mumbo happy to live without bearskin rug. So basically, once again, we have saved the day. Let's go find our next challenge. And if you look around, you can see on the map where the Jiggies are, but you can also see their heads sticking up. You see Trophy Thomas's head over there? Like in a 3D image sticking up? That'll lead you to your next challenge. Okay, this is Trophy Thomas, the most annoying character ever. Check out this guy, Banjo. I don't remember hearing there was a circus in town. Sure you're in the right game there, Blue Top? Name's Trophy Thomas and winning's my thing. Want me to prove it? Let's go a quick race around the island, unless of course the bear is a chicken. So you already want to give him a smack. Checkpoints mark the course. Pass through each one and you'll eventually make it to the finish line, where I'll be waiting for you. Mwaha. Yeah, we'll see about that, Trophy Thomas. Is it just me, or have game characters lost a lot of their charm over the past 10 years? Yeah, most of the characters in this game, you can tell they were created by British people because they're very polite. But Trophy Thomas and Piglet are like the ugly Americans. They said, okay, let's get a couple of obnoxious characters in here. Okay, we've got 2 large engines, or I'm sorry, medium engines this time. That ought to give us enough speed to beat Trophy Thomas if we can actually handle the vehicle without flipping over. Okay, right away he hit us. Did you see that? He's cheating. But you know what? Once we get by him, just like this, we are home free. Bye-bye, Trophy Thomas. Nothing's going to stop me now, except maybe a cow, or a tree, or a pole. Come on, get out of the way. It's a race. Alright, over the bridge. And we have 1. Get a head start. My brakes must be sticking. Did I mention it was best out of 3? Eat my dust. Okay, now he's cheating. Now we got to beat him again. And this time the race is a little longer. And this time we won't hit him. And we will be just fine. Look at that. Getting some air. Cow, cow. Alright, this time we don't hit the pole. Way, cow. Okay, now we could go straight and take a left, but it's easier just to back up if Trophy Thomas doesn't hit us. He didn't. And there's the next gate right in front of us. Except we went down into a culvert. Okay, through the gate. We should have a big lead. We got plenty of time on our time bar to get the Trophy Thomas trophy because I see a lot of blue left on there. And we won. Okay, what's he got to say for himself? I can't even pretend. I let you win. I was royally trounced. Just take your winnings and let's not speak of this ever again. Okay, Trophy Thomas. Okay, I see 1 Jiggy left on the map. And it is to our left, which is the volcano. So let's take a ride into the volcano. And there it is. It's Humbawamba. problem, Humbawamba? Great balls of fire. What's that rumbling noise? I thought it might be Mumbo's dodgy magic, but from the look in your face, it's worse than that. Nothing to do with rubbish husband this time. Volcano make bad noises for days. What happened if eruption? Go ahead. And suddenly... Oh no, Humba mentioned eruption, jinxed the whole island. Situation very bad. Scorching hot rocks. Even worse, volcanic rock give off nasty gas and poison air. We're all gonna die! Unless there's a couple of heroes available to save the day. Do anything possible, make fiery hot rocks harmless and save the farm. Humba too traumatized by jinxing of Nutty Acres. Now you got two options with these rocks. You can either knock them into the water, or there's a weapon that you can buy called a Freeze Easy. It's a little refrigerator that shoots out ice balls. And you can shoot ice balls at these little balls of gas, lava, whatever the heck they are. But I don't have the Freeze Easy yet. Even if I do, I didn't put it on my car, so I'm just going to push them all into the water. But if you ever look at the leaderboard for this game, you'll see that most of the people just flew around really fast with jets and the Freeze Easy and shot the little balls and did it in like 5 seconds. Out of the way, tree. I got work to do. Come on. Okay, I got 2 balls in the water. I got 1 to go. And look at my blue bar. I still got plenty of time. Plenty of time. So I'm just going to start shoving this thing down the hill and let it go wherever it wants to go. And then we'll go down after it here in a minute and steer it. Okay, it's already heading towards the water. There you go. Grab a note. We can multitask. And right next to the water, give it one last shove. And magically, we are heroes again. Notes. Jiggy. Trophy. Alright, that's all the jiggies for this act. Nutty Acres safe already, amazing work. Humba not feel so guilty anymore. Banjo earned big thanks and big reward. Okay, and you can see there's Trophy Thomas's Jigovend. So we got to figure out a way to get our high grip tires so we can get up that hill to get that jiggy. And I think Grunty's going to help us out with that right now. Let's go see Grunty. Nutty Acres Act 3. Grunty's sitting under a giant coconut, which is supposed to be like the most giant coconut or hardest coconut or whatever in all of Nutty Acres. And we have to steal it from her. And you can look at the map and see there's a jiggy over there to our right. So we get it so it's in front of us. And now we can see the 3D image of Grunty above her head. And let's go talk to Gruntilda. Grunty's Loco Coco. What's this before my eyes? A coconut of such size. The Loco Coco this must be. Soon it's Grunty's, wait and see. Loco Coco. Any idea what the wartbag's talking about, Kazooie? Mumbo Dumbo never shuts up about it. Apparently it's a coconut that's been growing for years. When it finally falls, they say it'll be the daddy of all nuts. There it is. Okay, so it's going to fall in the back of Grunty's little cart there, and we got to pull it out. Which is unbelievably easy. if you're fast enough. And Kazooie said, how about we knock it out of our trailer? So you can either blow up her trailer or her vehicle, or you can just jump out of your car and grab the coconut and make it fall, which is what we're going to do. Just like that. 4.19 seconds. Okay, so not only do we get a Jiggy, the Coco's lost for all time. All I have left is my talent for rhyme. And now we have high grip wheels. That's what happens when you beat a Grunty challenge. You get a prize at the end. And this one gave us our high grip wheels. I think the next one gives us our buoys so we can float on the water. And the one after that gives us a spring so we can jump up in the air. Okay, she gave us, you can use this. Okay, so Log put them on our vehicle so we can climb up slopes now. So basically, we can go anywhere we want now in Showdown Town. We're not restricted to just the lower level. So let's go get our Jiggies first. Yeah. Good job there, Banjo. Your people must be very proud of you. Next time, put your cart in the square. Okay, Mumbo has new vehicle parts, small engine, propeller. Okay, we got propellers now, so we can actually fly. And then Humba's got parts that we can go buy, too. And she made us a couple more vehicles. One of which was the Humba Copter. It's a little helicopter, which you can actually beat the game using nothing but the Humba Copter. If you got a big enough engine on it. I think I've done that before as a challenge. I beat like all 95 mini games using the Humba Copter. Okay, not only are we opening more doors, but we are getting more parts. But we're also getting close to 30 minutes. So I'm going to get my parts from Humba Wumba. And then I'm going to wrap it up for the day, and we'll finish off the rest of it tomorrow. Alright, we don't need the mirrors. We're going to take that fuel. We're going to take the large tray. We're going to take the air cushion and the other air cushion, and we don't need a license plate. So that's it for today. Thank you all for tuning in. You have a good day. Bye-bye.